Hello, my dear students. This is a complete guide for you to finish your final project for Unit 2. I know that some of you are struggling, so I said, let me just make you a course so you can also finish and get a good grade from my lesson. So, first of all, let's start with the basic stuff. What is HTML? HTML allows you to use text, graphics, and hyperlinks, practically to build web pages. So what is the basics of it? So we have the basics here, the HTML tag, the head tag, and the body tag. What is important to know here? You place your title in between the head tags on the metadata that we will learn later, and you will put the content of your website in between these body tags. You do not just write anywhere in the code. Okay, so what is the project about? The project requires, if you went through the rubric, you would know, it requires 3 pages, at least 3 pages of website, okay? Then you will be needing some paragraphs, headings, at least 2 different sizes of it, some pictures, and lists, okay? And we will make sure that we will give credit for the pictures we use, that's important. Then we will link the pages using hyperlinks, okay? And we will make a navigation bar on the top, okay? Then we will also copyright our work also in the bottom of the website. And we will use proper white spacing and indentation to make it a clear code. So I'm going to do it right now and you will watch. Please feel free to pause the video and just go and do it at the same time so you can just get a very good grade in my class. So what is the thing? I'm going to use some shortcuts. You can pause the video right now and just read them thorough. I'm going to use these shortcuts and I'm going to tell you when I'm using it. See, these 3 are copy paste. You already know. Maybe I will use the tab key on the keyboard to make some spacing to the right, and if I go too much I will read undo it by using shift and tab. And home key on the middle part of your keyboard. Actually I can just show you. Home key, it is over here. It goes to the beginning of the line. When you're typing inside the line, it goes to the beginning, and end key goes to the end. These are very important, useful tools to just navigate inside the code. And we have also Control plus home, Control plus end. This goes to the very beginning of the page or the very end of the page or the document. Okay, we can use arrow keys, as we can just use it like that. We can use the arrow keys, go up and down, right and left, okay? And we can also use the shift with arrow keys. I don't know whether I can use it like that. So if you keep shift pressed and every time you press the right arrow key or left arrow key, you can just highlight a text. See, I'm pushing the shift with my finger on the keyboard, the real keyboard, and every time I push it continues highlighting it. Or the left. If you go push control and arrow keys, it will just skip to the words. And if you control shift arrow key, it just uses, I will see I'm pushing both in the keyboard, and every time I push it just continues highlighting the words. So actually you don't need mouse too much, and this will also increase the speed of the work. Okay, so we are going to do what? We are going to add pages to our project. I'm going to go to unit lesson 9. I'm using shift tab to go in between the pages. I'm going to code.org lesson 9. I will do everything on 10th, but when you finish what I did, you will be done with the work. So you can just do it with me. This is my index.html. I have nothing in this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is how to add pages. We only push this button. We do it 3 times. Why? Because we need 3 web pages. I will do this. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 new HTML files. I will right click on each of them and just write a name about it. I'm just making up. I want to make it website about pets. So I will make the first one